chiseled jawline with green skin. Like, what we talking about here?
Oh my God. Can't have green skin. I mean, if he does have smooth and like smooth skin, he's definitely cut up. He's ripped up.
What if
And
it's
he
like a
doesn't have
reptilian? A reptilian
I'm not dating.
motherfucker.
I mean, maybe I wouldn't date him, but I would definitely like hang out with. Or scary alien, I'm hanging out with. But
Like he's not scaly,
I
but like okay. So you know how like I'm sure you've heard of them, like the conspiracy theory shits where people could transform into like reptiles and back whatever the fuck. What if he can do that? Like
would
he's
you
a not bad
they go
looking
hot?
dude. Yeah, like he's not a bad looking dude, but he could turn into a reptile if he has to.
All right. Like around me, but then he can be like the hot guy when goes back
Like he
to
could be a hot
being a
guy
reptile
whenever he.
and
Yeah, like he could be a hot dude whenever he wants to, and he could be a reptilian whenever he gotta get some shit done.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm down for that.
yeah. You definitely okay. Avengers or DC? With that question, you better say Avengers. You gotta say Avengers. Is it Avengers? What?
DC.
DC? All right. What hero from DC is like your top? Like you would go at it.
Like, what do you mean go at it? Like that?
Like, wait, you said who? Did you say Thor? Thor is in the Avengers.
Is he?
Thor's in the Avengers.
Okay, then I'm going to the Avengers for sure.
Okay, there we go. Why Thor? You like what's his name? Okay, Chris something. Chris. That's his name. Hemsworth.
Because
Yeah.
he lays down the hammer. What do you mean?
Yo, you're wild as fuck. Damn, not Ant-Man, bro. What about Ant-Man, bro? He could grow. He's a grower, not a shower.
No.
He's a grower.
He's got a hammer, and he's so fucking strong. Can anybody up with the hammer?
Yeah, but like Ant-Man can grow into that.
Nah, Ant-Man is not Ant-Man. No.
What about Spider-Man? He's pretty flexible.
That don't even sound right. Nah, he's not my vibe. Outfit.
He's not your vibe?
It's like a spandex one.
Spandex?
Nah.
I mean, you don't have...
He's like a dork. He's a dork, and he's passive. He's too passive for me. He's like he lays the hammer down. And he... That's why I picked Thor.
I respect that. A lot of people would pick Iron Man because of the money, and that's crazy.
Yeah, money ain't everything. I don't know. I know my love in a man, and money isn't.
Yeah.
Success is.
So, like, your ideal man, right? For you as a professional fighter, obviously you can't be able to beat the shit out of him, right? Like that's a no-go.
So I throughout my entire fight career I don't date fighters. That was kind of
that makes sense.
And that is like my gym is like I'm always gonna be. But when I go, I'm not here to be cute and funny and fuck who you are. I'm here to work and get better. I rarely fucking talk to you if you after training, but I'm here to work, and I don't worry about what you're doing, and that mentality, and I just it's always been like it is my place of escape. Refuse to mesh the two, to get really picky to the point where I just don't date. Period. Like so. Like I understand my values, and with the fighter athlete.
Yeah.
Today, I period. And that's because better though they aren't. My role was never to date fighters. I dated regular dudes. I've always been non-athletic, and they are fun. They're great. They don't. They have different perspectives, but today it's very different. I am well, and I just want like-minded people. If I'm going to give my time from my goals and that I have to do and my priorities, individual. And so I think today, someone that where we can spend time together to be a fighter, but he's got to be athletic. He have similar values. My number one value is my health. Obviously, I eat very clean. I eat good. Working out, training physically. I take care of my body. Mentally, things that I believe you learn in a fight career. And so, you know, I understand my values, and I want someone that has similar values. They don't have to have similar values. A relationship with the person, have a relationship with everyone. Just relationship doesn't mean it's necessary. And so, because of that, relationships is that there is this give and take and give and receive. Give, this beautiful dynamic connection. As humans, we need connection. If you say you're an extrovert, I'm an introvert.
Yeah.
I don't hang out. I don't have a lot. I stay to myself. I will isolate so easily. It's in my house for like a month straight and get lost in training for months and just go.
Yeah.
My sport is it's a very selfish sport. That's very easy for me to not to. I haven't dated in years, but I think that the tips is that there's that give and receive. They challenge the fuck you in so many ways. They challenge them. Your self belief, yourself. They challenge you in ability to articulate how you're feeling. You do that in a respectful way without hurting. It challenges your ability to compassion for someone.
Yeah.
The relationship we have is the one with ourselves. What do we say to ourselves? Where else is ever? We take care of our, and so I very differently in that aspect. I think right now where I'm at, I definitely buddy. It's been years since I've had a cuddle buddy, but at the same, I'm not going to settle.
Yeah.
I am is that I feel that I'm missing. I have learned to become that for this relationship with myself. The relationship I've ever had to work on is my relationship. And like love, holding compassion, holding space. I would say you're training for all this work, and you're mad. Next week you're eating, and you're like, "What the fuck? I'm not someone. You've been putting all this work, and you go and spar some out of you." And it's like, well, what? It's like being able to hold, become who you want to be. Mm-hmm. And I don't know about you, but there's a never-ending, and I should be. I'm all version of myself, the next level of my next best me. Never her. I'm never content with who I am. I have to constantly hold to become that woman. I need to grow into her. And that relationships for me, when I view them, you can't stability of your feelings on another person. So mad. You broke. They didn't do anything. They had actions, the decisions and the choices to make their actions.
Yeah.
To be mad. They didn't fucking make me. And I think that for me, learning how to be more my emotions has been an incredible journey, difficult journey.
Yeah.
But to know that it's not this person causing it, it's me.
Look your age, if that makes sense. Like, you look a lot younger. Like, you look like you could be 5 years older than me at the most. You know what I'm saying? And that's because of how well you take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? So you might hit your 50s and still be able to do the same shit.
Did you see Salma Hayek for her 56?
You said what?
In a bikini. Did you see Salma Hayek for her
50s? Oh, bro. Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Incredible at 56. That is what I'm trying to look like at 56.
Her and fucking Halle Berry. Yeah.
Hallie's they're
not aging at all.
Beyonce's a bad. Beyonce's in like that is my those are like that.
Yeah.
My auntie was a model, so my aunt weigh in outfits by hand. So all my when I made that, she's been a part of, and she's been doing this since she has been along for this entire ride. So she allows, and she does everything else. She gets all my outfits. Don't get me wrong, but she does everything else. And model, although she's been a model for like 30 years. I wanna sex you up.
What? Absolutely. Come on now.
I don't know. You're
absolutely
baby. You're baby.
Yeah, but remember I explained, I grew up from that old school fucking background. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, like when it comes to music, I'll listen to the nowadays rap, nowadays reggaeton, all that shit, but I'll always end up going back to like 90s, like Tupac and shit. I'm not too much with you.
Like, tell me like vibe for like today's current rappers.
You said
is it like Lil Baby?
Fuck no. A lot of people like Lil Baby, but no. I like 21. 21 Savage is good. I like Future. Future's always been a good. He's probably like one of my favorites from nowadays. Who else? I like what the fuck is his name? Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates is good. I like Moneybagg Yo because he knows how to pump motherfuckers up for anything, even though he's in jail. Yeah. What it is. I don't really have a fifth, man. Like I don't listen like that. But I could tell you reggaeton and Anuel AA is like the number one motherfucker.
So dope. He's a good friend of. So we've hung out. They hang out a lot. So
I figured. I mean, obviously, you up there, so I figured.
He's a really nice guy. Very respected. Cool as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, and him and Masvidal are really good friends too.
That's the only reason why I even know on he hangs out with Masvidal, and obviously I'm fortunate. Like I told you, like I have, they play the part like a boyfriend or whatever. But I really don't need a date, and what I mean by that is will provide. They will protect for me, like physically, obviously, but. The guys that I'm real close to, they run Game Bread FC, Game Bread Boxing, and so they run all those shows. I got like 5 dudes there too. The big sister that I cook for.
That's cool as hell. Because Masvidal's always been one of my favorite fighters too. So that's cool. That's a cool experience to be able to fight for his promotion, but also know him personally is that's really cool. And then Anuel, it's funny. I've always liked Anuel, but I've only heard him speak Spanish until I think it was like last year. I heard him like in an interview speaking English, and he had kind of like a New York accent. I was like, what the fuck? Like this is different. What the hell is this? So it was kind of interesting. It was cool, but knowing him, the whole situation with him and Karol G, do you really think he cheated?
No. Is it any of my fucking business?
No, it's not.
He cheated or not?
Nah. But
no, I do. You're right. Like, do this. They're all men. They're that. And I'm like, no, because you met one fucking 10 bad ones going after a similar characteristic, and nothing to do with being a man. You're a similar characteristic of a dude. Why don't and your fucking standards before you blink?
Absolutely, yeah. I like that. You're giving me some wisdom. I fuck with that. I feel like I learned something. I like that.
Yeah, those are kind of conversations. Is someone that you're learning from something on? You're teaching. It sounds, but like I'm learning. I don't know, and it was not. I haven't been on the dating scene for a long time. Raya. You know what Raya is? The dating app. I've been on Raya.
Wait, what? I feel like I've heard of it, but I never had that shit.
It's like a dating app for so, which is actually pretty dope. Come across some pretty fight and MLB
Chris Hemsworth
player.
Chris Hemsworth?
No, is he on there? Don't play with
me. You're gonna have to find out. You gotta re-download it and find out.
I have the app. I don't use it. I'm gonna bring up the date. I don't know how to date. I haven't done it.
Well, that's the other fucked up thing. People don't even date the right way these days. Like they don't go on that actual like casual dinner type dates no more. They just call it a date and then go meet up and book.
Yeah, I could see that, especially in the world where we live. Everything's very convenient for me, and it's about me because you have to be so consistent and be relevant to stay on top. You have to be so consistent. Work and work and work. You sharpen, but you apply formula into the other areas. How I'm able to like go. It's how I'm able to go in a crowd with thousands of people and fight. That's not date anybody and still see this, one of the sex out there. Like I'm never not working on myself. Things I've been through in my life, heartbreak, regrets, and all of it boils down to it. And the only thing I can do is myself. So I love that you said that on it.
Oh, yeah, I appreciate that. That honestly really does mean a lot for sure. Coming from someone I watched on TV to now this, it's crazy, and it shows that I don't know. It shows that it has like this podcast has potential to become something bigger. You know what I mean? And I love that. And like I said, I love that you actually were down to come on because when I sent that comment, like that was me just going for it. And I was like, hopefully she responds. If she doesn't, it is what it is. Type of deal. Like she's busy with it, doing whatever. It is what it is. But then when you responded, I was like, what the fuck? Like it really did throw me off. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of podcasts. I don't do it. I've but it has nothing. Had a couple bad experiences with. Doesn't mean all media, right? You can't. And like I said, I loved your vibe. You're aspiring to do here. Why not? If I can help in any way, and you can teach me. You're young. You're hip. I'm learning. You know, I'm older. Yeah.
Got you for sure.
You have to say your mind and focus and determination. You can.
Absolutely, and for sure, I'll keep you hip to all the new lingo and shit, while I try to keep myself hip, because I'm also aging. You know what I'm saying? I am 21, but I'm still gonna get up there eventually. So eventually, I'll be in the same boat as you. Yeah.
Now I'll be like, the dude DMs me some shit. I'll be like, half the time, I don't understand. I don't know what I just.
Yeah, I can only imagine those DMs are probably pretty fucking ruthless, pretty brutal, ruthless, and outright weird. You know, like I can only imagine the type of shit you get, bro. That shit is crazy. But it's people on social media. That's just how it is, you know. People are gonna do stuff like that, and it's not really gonna get them anywhere. But I guess it's something for them. I don't know. I can't really explain why they do it. I don't know. Cause I get like weird request shits too, but I just kind of I just throw them aside. I don't really care for it, unless it's like something positive. Then I'll respond back and stuff. But
I usually respond. I'm Mary. So my comments, I deal with terrible comments all day. I'm gonna have something. If I don't like a comment, that's just anything in life. If you don't like sitting and complaining about I'm well and what, fucking focus on it. Don't focus on it if you don't focus on it.
Yeah, exactly. Is that like a commonly used one?
Yeah, it is. It's sometimes like but sometimes it's like, and then sometimes it's like.
Yeah, like a suave type shit.
Oh, that is definitely.
That's the sassy one.
Okay. Oh God.
Yeah.
Like this kind of. Like,
yeah. When the opponents were talking, when the opponents on the press conference were talking shit, that was that face, right?
I'm not rolling my eyes. I'm looking at him. We're gonna go face to verbal spark. So I'm not rolling an event. I'm like, you procrastinating on some shit, like hearing what you gotta say, or like that type.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's the next one. I'm pretty sure you can do that. Yeah. I think I've seen you do some pictures like that. In the gym, you know.
I don't know. Yeah, that's definitely oh my God.
Yeah, there you go.
This is
what is this one? Because for me, that one's like the I'm lit, like I'm too lit face. Oh, that's the frisky face.
That's the flairty, like
Yeah.
You ever hear with that? That's that face.
Yes, so it's a frisky. Okay. And then this one's one of the newer ones.
Like, oh shit, I want to look, like that type of thing. Like, oh shit, I look. I can't look.
That's what I'm saying. So I've seen people use use this one for different posts, but like I don't know exactly what they mean by that, by this emoji.
I mean, because or it could be like I want to look, not licking. It was possessed. After the priest and fucking, you gotta see this movie. It's
yeah,
it's like a live movie.
huh? So was it good?
Hell yeah!
I haven't seen it.
Have you like
Have I what?
scary movies?
Like, have I seen scary movies? Yeah, of course.
Like, is that you know? I don't know. Coming soon, so you watch scary movies now?
I don't know. I mean, I stopped watching the scary movies now because they're like real demonic type shit. Like seeing people getting possessed and twisted up and shit. I can't like that's gonna bring that shit here, and I don't need that. So I kind of just I've always stick to like the slasher. You know what I'm saying? Like Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th. You know what I'm saying? Halloween. That's a classic. You know what I'm saying? You give me that look, but I'm not watching that fucking. That shit gonna give me bad juju. You know. But I did watch La Llorona, and I don't like how they did that movie. That shit was fake. Shit was not the story. Huh?
Corny.
Yeah, you said it was corny?
Sometimes. Interesting.
Okay, it's good now. It's
Go
good
to
now.
bed. I am so tired.
Yeah, my fault. That's my fault. I meant to end this, but appreciate you coming on. Stay in touch. And
yes, you too.
hell yeah.
Good luck.
And I'm absolutely show love in the future for sure. And yeah,
Amen.
Stay tuned for the postings.
I appreciate you. So your name is my dad was my dad's nickname.